What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in soaking wet South Georgia. Man, well, this is probably what most of the yards look like. In fact, this is one of them we're supposed to cut. We only had about 30 acres on the schedule today. Oh man, just the way it goes. Look at that. Look at this road, man. I'm gonna lock it in. Yeah. This is terrible. Terrible, terrible. But anyway, we needed the rain, and we just had to jump back on the properties next week. I mean, they ain't that you can do about it. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, I'm gonna head down here to the shop. I need to text the guys and just tell them not to. We backed the time up early this morning. We backed it up, you know, an hour, and said, let's not meet at 7:30, let's meet at 8:30. And I think it's clearing out now, but I just think everything's so wet. I mean, we could probably run around and hit one here, one there maybe, but and that's even risky. You may or may not be able to do that. And people just gonna have to understand. And if they don't, you know, oh well. We still ain't gonna be there. So anyway, let me get off here and get some messages sent out. All right, here we go. The rain's back. That's it, man. Just constant. What a mess. Pulled up down here at my buddy's shop. My #1 YouTube subscriber is coming over here to pick up some of his paint. So I figured I'd meet Pastor Gabe here. Pastor Gabe. Oh man, it's wet, nasty mess. We got to cut the church, or got to try to cut it today. I told the guys it's about 10 o'clock it's supposed to clear out, but everything's gonna be so soaking wet by then. So I'm gonna try to get over there and at least get the churchyard done. So anyway, I'm gonna go in here in the office, man. I'll check back with y'all. Oftentimes in lawn care, you know, we share the ups and the downs, and but you know, a lot of times, man, you see these pictures on Instagram and on Facebook and these videos and stuff, and it's just like, man, nice, clean, striped, everything's looking great. Here's the reality sometimes though. Look at that. This is my yard. This is my yard. In the field here at the church, I can't even cut the church right now. There's water in places that's 3 inches deep in it. Now, I'm not getting out on customers' property. Now, they had a nice hard property like I got, and you're not taking much off, you can do it. But you know, you don't want to get out and destroy somebody's. Mine is so hard packed, we drive on it, there's nothing to worry about. I don't know if you can see out there by the trash can, there's probably 3 inches of water out there in the driveway where that hole's at. So, you know, that's just one of those things, man. It's and sometimes, you know, people say, oh, if the grass is like that, I'm not gonna cut. Well, okay, you know, a lot of people had to cut in those situations. A lot of people, you know, a lot of areas like this time of year, sometimes we got 3 weeks around here where it might thunderstorm every afternoon, and if you got kind of low properties or properties that hold a little bit of water, I mean, there's sometimes you go 3 weeks without it ever getting to where there's no water standing anywhere. And so, you know, you just have to do what you got to do. But again, you don't want to tear something up. Now, these ain't going to be the prettiest cuts. But, you know, sometimes you have to decide whether you're going to do that or you're going to go back in 3 weeks and cut it when it's 3 feet tall. And then what you're going to do with it, you know. So, anyway, I'm going to get out here and trim everything up where I've cut. Hopefully, over the next couple of hours, it's going to dry out enough for that water to soak up at the church. And 003 and Ace will come back, and Elro, whoever I need, they said they'll come back and we're going to go ahead and get that cut. But we're not doing any paying properties today. The weather's just unpredictable, and right now none of them are overgrown. So the plan is right now, we don't normally cut on Monday, is to probably go out Monday and do what we couldn't do today, you know. So we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, I need to get this thing trimmed up real quick. All right, YouTube. I'm gonna show y'all, I got the Scag V-Ride out here in the backyard. There's my weed eaters, see all them? I make a pass through there and I blow grass into them. They love that. Look at them. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of this Scag V-Ride action here. Probably just do this in some real time. I might speed it up a little bit, but just to kind of see what we're cutting off here. You can see we're taking I don't know, about 4 inches off, cutting it at 3 inches. This is wet. Not only have we gotten inches of rain, but this is the drain field, and so this always stays really wet. And I'm telling you, I'm fair. I try to be fair to the Scag. I think this is where the velocity deck shines at. And so I'm gonna see if I can set y'all up here somewhere. Maybe I can get this sort of straight. And just let y'all check it out. So that's one pass, and the clippings are distributed pretty good, but we're gonna run over it one more time and let you see how that looks. The sun isn't the best here, but that's what 2 passes look like. Pretty clean. And this is trash grass. This is Bahia. There's some Bermuda in there. There's some centipede. I mean, you can look out through here and see the different grasses that we got back here. Bunch of Bahia here. Some Bermuda mixed in there with weeds. And there is centipede out in here too. Not a lot of centipede, but anyway, not a bad job. All right, YouTube posse, later in the afternoon now. Ace and I went ahead and got the church cut, and looks pretty good. Kind of wet in some areas, but anyway, we got it knocked out. They do their last night of Vacation Bible School tonight, and so everything be looking good for them for family night. So the rest of the properties we have moved to Monday, and not sure what I'm gonna do about the college yet. I just need to take a look at that. I may end up going and cutting it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So anyway, appreciate you taking time to watch the video. Hope you enjoyed the footage with the Scag. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.